Welcome to our 8-day round trip to Grand Teton and Yellowstone National Park. From geysers and colorful hot springs to towering mountains and crystal clear alpine lakes, these parks are a paradise for nature lovers and adventurers alike.
Today's the day, and everyone on the trail was like, oh, there's a mama bear by the lake, you're gonna see, like, there's so much bears, look out. And I was like, okay. And here we are. Lunch.
His name was Jerry.
In this video, we will take you through the first part of our 8-day journey with our first stop in Badlands National Park in South Dakota.
We decided to take a little break with a view.
And yeah, we're just gonna watch the sunset and then head back to our campsite soon.
Alright guys, so we're currently an hour and 48 minutes out from Badlands of South Dakota. We've been in the car for around 10 hours now, and we're finally getting down to the last 2 hours. I'm pretty tired, Natalia's pretty tired, but right now the views are actually looking pretty amazing. They're kind of reminding me of like Windows XP, which is kind of sweet. But yeah, just 2 more hours on the road, and then we reached our first stop of our road trip. Alright guys, as we were about to go into the Badlands Loop, right on the outside we saw this gigantic prairie dog standing right out here, and we decided to take a look. And as you can see, right here, there's just a bunch of little prairie dogs, and you can go into that store right over there to buy some peanuts, and you can feed the prairie dogs. Their little squeaks are adorable. Or you can give them grass. Let's give them some grass. He doesn't want my grass. They don't like me. No way. Oh, you just fed one of them. Welcome to Badlands National Park.
Well, I really don't know why they call it the Badlands. They seem pretty good to me.
What'd you say?
I said, don't go too close, I wish you.
We just stopped at one of the scenic viewpoints here, and let me give you some imagery to what my cameraman is doing right now. Camera woman, actually.
Hey.
But, alright, so, as you guys can tell, there's so many beautiful things to see here in Badlands National Park, and we literally just got into the park and we started the scenic loop, and we couldn't even get a mile in without stopping 3 times to take pictures and videos. And we just took this little trail, and there's this beautiful viewpoint over here, and you can see the beautiful prairie of Badlands National Park. How's the view from up there?
I can't see over it. Go over there, it looks great.
As you guys can see, right over here is one of the hiking trails that you can take here in Badlands. There's a bunch all over, and you can get a backcountry permit as well. And if you want to camp out in the wilderness, you can definitely do that here in Badlands.
Absolute bug killer. Holy. I cleaned the windshield already, but dang. As you guys can tell, there are so many bugs. On the way here, we absolutely decimated probably 50% of the world's population of bugs, so you can kindly thank us. But we were following along the road over here. As we were following the nature trail through Badlands National Park, we stopped at the cliff shelf viewpoint here, which is right off the side of the road, and we got some beautiful views of Badlands.
With its dramatic scenery and endless open skies, the Badlands are a place unlike any other. Quiet, vast, and full of history. The Badlands are a unique and rugged landscape. Shaped by millions of years of wind and water erosion, these layered rock formations and deep canyons tell the story of an ancient world, where this area was once covered by a shallow sea. Today, the Badlands are home to diverse wildlife like bison, bighorn sheep, and prairie dogs, all living in this harsh but beautiful environment. The rock layers with rich fossils continue to reveal clues about the past.
Alright, let's see what we got in here.
Welcome to Pimp My Ride. Here we have a little tour going on. Here we have all of our camping stuff and our, what is this? Our switchbacks that we're going to be sleeping on. And our beautiful handmade mattress. All of my shoes, all 4 of them. And everything else is in the car.
That's what the sleeping situation looks like. We have a tent as well, but when we feel like it, we can also just take a nap in the back.
Mm-hmm.
We sadly don't have enough time to do any of the beautiful hikes here, but we'll come back next time. That's all. Would you almost step in?
A cactus. Rattlesnakes! You got me fucked up.
Holy crap. That's a lot steeper than it looks. Alright, now what?
This was our first time taking a road trip like this on our own, and we had no idea what to expect. It was about a 12-hour drive to the Badlands, and along the way we saw the landscape slowly change from busy highways to endless open plains. And after all that driving, it was all worth it. There's something about driving for hours with nothing but the road ahead of you makes you appreciate the journey just as much as the destination. We had plenty of snacks, a solid playlist, and the excitement for what was waiting for us at the end of the drive. By the time we finally saw the first glimpse of the Badlands, we knew the long drive was more than worth it, and our journey was just starting.
This view is absolutely amazing, guys. This is like, I'm actually shocked because I did not expect Badlands to be this big and this beautiful. And we came at the perfect time with the sunset and everything. And we're gonna set up camp on one of these plateaus over here. And we're gonna be overlooking the outside of the national park, but it's still technically gonna be like the Badlands. So, was I supposed to turn? No, we're good, okay. But holy crap. It's so windy! This sunset is absolutely amazing. It was raining some of this day this morning and it was cloudy most of the way here, but the clouds went away, the sun came out, and wow, we have the literally what I could have hoped for here in Badlands, because we might have to come back here and do like a full day here because I did not expect it to be this amazing. What a beautiful sunset here, guys. I'm on this little trail here, and it is absolutely jaw-dropping.
We just finished watching the sunset, but I think it's time to go back in the car because it's so cold.
This is mission number 1 of the trip. We're gonna show you where we're camping tomorrow morning. The view here is absolutely beautiful, but when we got here it's too dark and we wanted to set up camp. But we're just gonna end up sleeping in the back of here. But for dinner we have some Vietnamese pho from Costco, and we're gonna boil up some water here with the jet boil. And yeah, it's been a while since I've done this, so let's see how it goes. All right, let's get a little bit of light in here. Alrighty, there we go. Crank it on. Go, baby. Now we wait for the water to boil. Dinner's ready. This is our little makeshift bed that we have here in the bed of the pickup. We've got this carpeted plywood, and then we're gonna put our sleeping mats over this, and it's actually really warm in here. I'm surprised. Outside it's super windy and cold, but yeah, this is pretty much gonna be our sleeping situation for tonight, and we'll see how it goes. First time trying it out.
What are we cooking this morning?
We have scrambled eggs, bacon, and some salami sandwiches.
Where are we going today?
We're going around Mount Rushmore and then Grand Tetons.
Yeah, so we still got a long road trip ahead of us.
And Starbucks, hopefully. And Starbucks, hopefully.
You already have some.
No, it's not the same.
Alright guys, we're back on the road on the way to Mount Rushmore. But we're at a red light, so we're not really on the way anymore.
Are you happy now, love? Still wander the city streets. It's getting easier with love. It's getting easier with love. As dawn breaks the darkness, a new day begins. I feel cold and heartless. I've run myself thin.
We finally made it to one of the most unique memorials here in the United States, the Mount Rushmore Memorial. This memorial took over 14 years to make, and it's all carved into the rock face here in the mountain.
So behind me we have 4 former presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. And fun fact, this is one of the only places I've been to before Brian has, so that's my funnest facts of the day.
We just finished up here at Mount Rushmore and we're ready to hit the 8-hour road trip to Grand Teton National Park, so let's hit the road.